Welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans, or if it's your first time here, thank you for stopping by. It is your host, Galadon. You've got some live attacks happening today, and a long episode, your chance to listen to me babble on if you want, or just get down to the bones of this episode. The timestamps are down in the description as to when the attacks happen, but there's 3 live attacks in today's video, starting with the first one right here. All right, starting with the wall wrecker in the corner, going after that eagle artillery, and then the dragons, baby dragons, top and bottom. We lost one already. Okay, then we send in the king and the queen. They're going to move in from the left-hand side, you guys, and they're going to work on some of these big structures out here. Then we've got the dragons. Now, I don't know if we're going to get all the way into the eagle artillery here. That wall wrecker taking a lot of damage, so I think it is about dragon time. We're going to go ahead. And yeah, we're about to lose the wall wrecker, so, okay. So the dragons are going to come in, and we're going to spread them out. We're going to put the balloons in behind them here. We're going to get the balloons down as well. Then we're going to put the warden down. Everybody's going to get down. We're going to look for the rage spells. And rage, how about there? And how about, oh, watch out for that. Okay, hold on. One more rage. No, let's freeze these guys. Oh, okay, that's fair. And then we got to drop a rage over here. Oh, we got that, the blower thing. What's it called? Yeah, that's frozen. We forget the name of it. And we lost the dragon there. Trying to get in the last freeze spell. Kind of get around the corner, get a rage spell ready there, and we should get the town hall down. Bottom of the screen, we're doing okay. We got the yeah, there, and then the archer queen still has her ability. We got plenty of time. Okay, breathe deep. So it's a little bit panicked to the beginning of these attacks, you guys. Okay, come on. We got one rage spell left, looking good. Single. Oh, the inferno goes down to the dragon in the core, and yeah, easy 3-star. We will go ahead and let this run out here. We drop it. I like to use all the spells just so we can get going and train up the next set right away. And Archer Queen, that happens every time. I hit the Archer Queen's ability, and the archers get blown up. Pretty much every time, you guys. That's just the way my life works. Okay, so we're going to have a 3-star. And what we're going to do right here is we're just going to continue to record. We will keep recording, and we will have 2 more live attacks at least. I'm going to go for at least 2, if not 3, and try to not have to cut out any of the cloud action at all. All right, thank you, Brummel, for the troops. We get back into the clouds, and okay, so here we go, you guys. What's going to happen is if you don't want to sit and watch the clouds for the next who knows how long, go down to the description, or you can go down to the comments, and you will see where we've got the timestamps of the next attacks. So I'm hoping to run maybe 3 attacks in here. We're going to go ahead and just play out and not cut out the clouds, so you guys kind of get a sense of what's happening in the clouds. Now, in the meantime, what will we talk about? You and I, you and Galadon hanging out together. It's almost like a live stream, except for you can't ask me direct questions. But what I can do is kind of just, I don't know, I thought it would be fun to kind of take a walk down memory lane. Those of you that know who Reversal is, he was at one of the early trips to Supercell back in the day, and it was a lot of fun. I brought him up because we were talking about the race cars. Remember, I was talking about the car reveal coming up in just a few days. In fact, I get the car Wednesday, so look for the car reveal maybe next weekend, I'm thinking, you guys. Maybe we'll save it for next Saturday. It might take me a day or 2 to film a good, like Top Gear style of episode. No, don't hope for that. That's not going to happen. But seriously, so we went to Finland with a bunch of YouTubers. Nick at Night, Molt, Pat. We were Ben Tim 1, if you know who he is, with Reversal, Clash on Gone, several others. It was a huge, Godson, a big group that went, and we got to go to a racetrack outside of Helsinki and race these modified BMW M3s. And it was so much fun. If you guys watched the recent video, I showed a little bit of footage from the racetrack. There's group photos. I know Reversal just tweeted one out on his Twitter, Reversal YouTube. You can find him on Twitter. He tweeted a group picture of all of us out there. It was a blast. These cars, they weren't that fast, but you're on a racetrack, so you got to push the cars to their absolute limit. And we had a blast. We had a great time. Okay. Except for Reversal. Okay, I feel bad for the guy. Reversal sort of crashed his car, like hardcore wrecked a BMW M3. Basically wrapped it around a tree. But hey, the important thing is Reversal was okay. He was okay. His ego rather was a little bit bent, The car was a little bit bent, but his body was in great shape, and so luckily he has recovered from that. But it was a scary moment, you guys. I mean, it was hardcore. Now, you had guys out there. Now, I'll tell you, let me go ahead and give you guys a piece of information about my son. He had never driven an automatic. I mean, he had never driven a manual, a stick shift before. So Chief Pat is out there trying to drive a stick shift for like the first time. It was crazy. Reversal had never basically even driven, and he's out there driving race cars. I mean, it was, I don't know, it was funny. It was a good time. And if you're wondering which YouTuber had the fastest lap time of the day, yep, that's right. Here's truly Galadon. Fastest lap time of the day. Fastest YouTuber on the track. So yeah, it's kind of in my blood. It's kind of in my history, like I talked about in the car video. I've loved cars ever since I was very, very young. And I've owned muscle cars. I've owned like Camaro muscle cars. I've also owned more like Japanese Nissan cars with high horsepower, smaller engines. For me, growing up, it was more about handling than it was about acceleration. If that really gives you a hint about the car reveal coming, not really. Not really, it doesn't. But I'm just telling you, that's really what I was into back then. Getting around corners, and that's what, when we raced for the SCCA, that was all about cornering and slalom and not just about like drag and 0 to 60 times. But yeah, so we had a fantastic trip to Helsinki to the racetrack. That was a lot of fun. We're not finding a base, so I guess I have to keep talking, keep yammering on. But yeah, so that was fun, and that was like the early days of Clash of Clans. And yes, a lot of people are like, hey, Galadon, Clash of Clans is dead, or Clash Royale is dead, or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, first of all, it's kind of a contradiction, right? What if somebody shows up to one of my videos and says Clash of Clans is dead, but they've watched the video, right? Or did they just come so they could say the game is dead and leave? I don't know. If the game is dead, then you wouldn't know about it, right? You wouldn't be saying it's dead. But here's the thing that is tiring about people saying a game is dead, and that is the fact that a game is never dead as long as there's somebody out there playing it, okay? And you know, there's games that are only played by maybe a handful of people, dozens or hundreds, but you literally have millions upon millions of players playing Clash of Clans, playing Clash Royale, even though some of you might not be big fans of one or both of those games. Right now, I'm not a huge fan of Clash Royale. Obviously, I played a lot in the past. I was a big part of the original tournament for Clash Royale, but I found the game super frustrating, and I had to keep true to myself. And by doing that, I mean uploading videos about games that I'm actively playing, that I enjoy playing, and that I want to talk about. I'll tell you right now, there's a game that I've been playing a lot of that I've never uploaded a video for. Okay? It's called Hole.io, HOLE.io. I know some YouTubers have uploaded videos about it. I just can't see the value of it. I don't know. Hey, tell me down in the comments. You guys think I should upload a video about Hole.io? I mean, I will, but I love playing that game, but I've never uploaded a video because I just don't really see the value, like what I could help you guys with playing Hole.io, or what could be that entertaining about it, other than just to say, hey, check out this game, I like playing it. And nobody paid me to say that. So, of course, now there are people that pay me to talk about video games from time to time. I'll tell you guys this, Supercell has never paid anybody, other than Liam Neeson and people like that, obviously, for ads. But as far as YouTubers, content creators, streamers, Supercell's never paid anybody to make a video or do a live stream about a game. Now, there are other companies, other games that I've been really honored to work with, like Lineage 2 Revolution, made by Netmarble. I used to be a huge World of Warcraft fan, so I love playing that game. And so it's a complete natural to make videos about it because I love playing the game. Same for Dominations. I've played that game off and on for years as well. And there's been several other games out there that I've played. A few others. Let me think of another game I've played a lot of that I never made a video about. Oh, Cut the Rope. Used to play a ton of Cut the Rope. Never made a video about that. But if you come to my live streams, sometimes I pop onto games like that just for fun. But yeah, so it's been a crazy run, you guys. It is a lot of fun. I realize that Clash of Clans doesn't get the views that it used to. Of course, neither does Royale. but that doesn't necessarily mean that everybody's going to stop making videos about it. Now, some people have moved on, like the boy, Pat, or people like Clash with Ash, Nick at Night, Molt. Those guys have made a lot of videos about Clash of Clans, maybe moved on from that. Molt maybe moved on from like Clash Royale to Fortnite. So you see that progression, because really you need to, as a content creator, be making videos about games that you enjoy, because otherwise then it's just a job, man. It's just a grind. I mean, if you hate playing the game and you're out there making content about it, first of all, it's torturous. It's not fun. Second of all, you have to almost be sure that your viewers are going to get the sense that you're not having that much fun, and then they're going to lose that thrill of watching you, because they see that maybe this is forced or that you're not enjoying it. So maybe they find somebody else who is enjoying what they're playing, even if it's a different game. I think that makes a huge difference. So that's one of the reasons I've stuck to Clash of Clans, and I've stuck to other games that I enjoy. But then again, I also know there's a lot of games out there that I would love to play that I don't know about. So I would also love to hear suggestions from you guys for games I should try. I'll let you guys know. I know World of Warcraft just recently released an update. I have to avoid World of Warcraft, okay? I have to avoid WoW like an alcoholic avoids a drink, okay? That, and I'm not an alcoholic, but oh, wait, hold on, here's a base. Okay, we talked long enough, we found a base, and wait a minute, what? How do I have Lavaloon train? Oh, I accidentally trained up a Lavaloon army, you guys. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. Oh, I have no idea. Okay, we're just going to do this. We're going to drop the siege machine. Okay, I think we're going to go top left. We're just going to spam it. Okay, here we go. And then the Lavaloon, the lava hounds go in here. Then the balloons come all over the place, left and right. They're all over. And then the minions go in behind them. Lots of minions. And then a couple of rage spells are going to come in here in a second here. And we got two at the same time. And then, all right, now hold on. We're going to have to freeze something. There we go. Oh, I missed the eagle. Okay, now we got these guys coming in, and we're going to save the heroes later. We've got one rage left. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, 41%. We should be okay. Do I even need the heroes here? How are we doing? In the core? Oh, there goes wow, that's the wall wrecker. It was late, man, and there's the second star. And now the eagle's finally going to go down. Is it? Archer Queen, eagle. Oh, there we go. Lots of balloons left, and I don't even need the heroes, but I think... Oh yeah, well, no, I might need the heroes. There's not a lot left at the bottom there. The balloons, got a couple air defenses. We're going to put the heroes up here, and then we're just going to let them roll right down, and they should go down after the Barb King, maybe? Oh, there we go. That's exactly where I wanted them to go. Okay. Perfect, beautiful. Archer, hey, protect her. There you go. All right, they're going to work on the skellies. And, oh, that's it. Oh, wait, no, we got minions and lava pups at the bottom. Air defense. See, that AD is going to just wreak havoc. So we got to get through here and get these out of the way. We haven't used either hero ability, so that's good. There we go. And wait, oh, now we don't even... Okay, that's good. And we're going to get those out. The minions at the bottom. And there we go. Okay, guaranteed 3-star. Guaranteed 3-star. We've got the Queen's ability left. We've got the wall breakers and the archers. Going to go ahead. I like to use everything up, okay? I like to use everything up each attack, okay? So as we get through here, we're going to go ahead and drop the archers here. Hold on. We're going to put the archers at the top and then drop the wall breakers. And then that way we can just make sure everybody's used up, because we don't want to do Lavaloon again. Although we got 3 stars. We got the 3-star. That was accidental. I don't know why. I think I was going to do a war attack with that army or something. I don't know. 13 trophies and terrible loot, but it's trophies that we are concerned about, you guys. And it's trophies that indeed we picked up. Now, where was I? What was I talking about? I don't even remember. I was talking about video games and Clash of Clans and what else is coming next. Oh, hey, speaking of that, we're going to go ahead and roll through. I'm going to keep it rolling right now, you guys. Again, the timestamp for the attacks down in the description, and we're going to just go back into the clouds in a second. But what I wanted to say also was, of course, Brawl Stars should be going global soon, we hope, right? No confirmation, but who knows? I mean, maybe by the time this video comes out, there'll be confirmation or not. It just seems like it's been way too long, and I do not make videos about Brawl Stars yet. I do enjoy playing Brawl Stars, but I've been staying away from it, okay? I've been staying away from Brawl Stars, and the reason being is because I'm afraid that Supercell might kill it, in which case I don't want to have a bunch of videos about a game that got killed. All right. Speaking of, if you're still watching this video right now and you come to my next live stream and you say Galadon 678485525 Galadon, and you're the first one to say it in the chat in my Twitch live stream, I will give you a $25 gift card, either Google Play or iTunes, okay? Just for being here at this part of the video, all right? So if you have to be the first person to say that exact phrase, those exact numbers with Galadon at the beginning and the end, and you get the gift card, all right? So make sure you come to the next Twitch live stream. Okay, so back to what we were talking about. So we're going to continue on. We're going to go ahead and just keep recording as we work our way through a lot of other stuff. Okay, so we had to stop there for a second, but we had to get up and take a break. But now I'm back. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we have another army trained up. You can see, of course, we don't quite have everything ready here yet. So we're going to ask for the clan castle troops. And once we get those, we will finish up our army as well. We got to make sure nobody needs troops as well. Okay, nobody needs troops. So that's the key. You know, make sure if we're receiving, we're donating. Now we're going to get in here and we're going to finish up this next army. Now, luckily, now I do have the right army. Okay, I don't know how I ended up with that Lava Loon army. I really don't. But now we've got Edra. Wait a minute. No, we got Lava Loon again. I've got... Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. We're going to delete these. And we're going to delete all these. So we accidentally click to retrain, but we have E-Dragons trained. But we click to do that. Okay, there we go. And now quick train, we go down to Siege Dive E-Drag. Even though that's not technically what it's called. Okay. And now we're ready. Now we're good. Now we got to get out there. And as soon as we get out there, now we're going to pop open the chat and make sure we thank who donated. So, you know, you got these things. You got to take care of these things. All right. So we thank Evil for donating. And now we're back out again in the clouds. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. But if you want to skip straight to the next attack, it is in the timestamp down in the comments or in the description, or I don't know where it'll be, but it'll be down there. In the meantime, where were we, you guys? What were we talking about? So yeah, I love playing lots of different games. I played way too much World of Warcraft. I am afraid to touch it. I'm staying away from World of Warcraft because I loved that game. And I don't think that a lot of channels are going to grow with World of Warcraft content. Live streams are not super exciting unless you are live streaming, you know, big dungeon raids and things like that. And in order to get to those, you've got to gear up, you've got to grind. And that's just stuff that I'm not going to do. There's not enough hours in the day for me, you guys. There's really not. I can't even tell you how fast a day goes by for me. How fast, you ask? Okay, here we go. I'll give you a little insight into a typical gala day at the office and at home. Okay, so I try to sleep about 7 to 8 hours every night. So I try to get to bed by around midnight or so. You know, roughly, and I'll get up relatively early, around 7 or 7 or 8. You know, and we'll get up, and if Gala Wife's in town, you know, she travels a lot for business. But if she's in town, we get up, we walk Awesome the dog, or we take him to the dog park, grab some coffee, or make coffee at home, because you know we just moved to California from New York, you guys. We haven't been able to do a lot of stuff because a lot of things are being remodeled here. So we haven't even had a kitchen. I mean, we don't even have a master bathroom. We've got like one working toilet in this whole house. It's not a huge house, but there are 2 basically busted bathrooms and one that works. So, but I know that's way too much information. TMI, Gally. TMI. Okay. So walk the dog, and then I'll usually try to get to some morning work, make sure that, you know, the morning's video is getting released. Check out the comments, check out, you know, the numbers, and make sure things are going okay, and then try to look into playing for a bit just to generate ideas. Just by getting online and playing Clash of Clans or whatever other game, I get ideas for videos, and I handle, you know, emails and things like that. Then around lunchtime, usually lately I haven't been eating much for lunch, but you know we're working on the Gala Fitness between now and the end of the year, and this big move made it difficult. But I will tell you that right now living in California does make the healthy lifestyle easier, so I definitely plan on following through on that and focusing on that, and that means getting to the gym usually in the early afternoon. Now, of course, when we lived in New York, there was a gym in our building. I lived in like a 40-story apartment building, and you just took the elevator downstairs and you went to the gym. Now it's like it's an actual investment in time to get to the gym. So it's like an excuse to work out harder, to work out longer, because it takes more of a chunk out of your day than it did before. And so that's definitely going to be part of the plan going forward between now and the end of the year. And so also, hey, what do we do after that? Then we come back home, and then it's time to think about live streaming. And you know, you guys, I've been live streaming a lot lately, both on Facebook and on Twitch. And so sometimes getting in 2 live streams a day can be a bit tight. Usually by now, I've at least had an idea for a video. Early afternoon to mid-afternoon, I try to sit down and put that video together, maybe record it. Sometimes if I've got a lot of ideas in the head, I can put out 2 videos, or at least get 2 videos done for days ahead, and then get to live streaming. I usually try to get the first live stream done before dinner, take a break, have dinner, walk the dog again, hang out with Gala Wife. Again, if she's in town, we might do something like watch some TV. If she's not, then it's straight back to another live stream, and we get the Twitch live stream going. So it's a busy day, and I don't have like an ironclad set schedule. It's pretty flexible, and because of that, sometimes I find it easy to forget to do something like I'll get behind on a live stream when I'm supposed to start, or I won't get a video done, or I might miss my war attacks, or okay, I don't miss my war attacks, but you know, something like that. I might not have a lot of time to plan for them. But anyway, so I'm working on trying to get a better schedule together, trying to stream more regularly at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So if you guys get an opportunity, that is when I'm going to try to start streaming. And for the most part, about 6 days a week. Probably going to take off Friday nights, date night with Gala Wife. But other than that, going to try to live stream on Twitch around 7 p.m. pretty much 6 nights a week, and to get that schedule out. I usually tweet things out on Galadon Gaming on my Twitter account if you guys miss it. So there's that. So that's kind of a typical Gala day. So I don't know, you guys, it's been weird. It's been such a surreal experience to end up doing this for a living, to cast the tournaments, to go to the big events for Supercell, and to be one of the casters for a lot of those. I've done it for a lot of different Supercell games now. And then, of course, all the different live streaming. You guys know I've live streamed on many different platforms. Who knows? Who knows where I'm going to end up next? But for now, I really do enjoy live streaming on Facebook and on Twitch. And then, hey, there is, of course, the YouTube thing. And I try to put out a video every single day. As you guys know, every now and then I miss a day. And it's one of those things where there's been a lot of stuff going on here as far as remodeling, and there's noise going on. And I try to get ahead. If I get the ideas, then I'm going to be a couple of days ahead. And then if something comes up, I can just drop a video that I recorded a few days ago. But I'm not going to lie. It sometimes gets difficult to think of a video to put out. Okay, now I try to be creative. I try not to put out the same stuff over and over again. I try to vary it up. I try to give you guys instructional videos where we're showing like Town Hall 10, 11, 12, working on 8 and 9 next, War 3 stars, common farming strategies, different attacks at different Town Hall levels like that, breaking them down a little bit, showing different tournaments, showing some Builder Hall stuff, obviously the quest to 7,000, which is kind of what we're on here, and then the weird stuff, the strange bases, the unusual clans, talk about people who might have hacked the game and things like that. People find those things interesting, so I try to mix that in as well. And that's kind of, been the way I try to balance the channel so that you never know exactly what to expect the next day, but hopefully it's something that you will enjoy. Now, of course, how many people could possibly be enjoying me rattling on for the last 10 minutes nonstop while we look at the clouds? Probably not a lot, but hey, that's okay, because I put the timestamps in the description, in the comments, for those of you that wanted to skip. For those of you that didn't, hey, thank you for hanging out with Galadon. Okay, thank you for spending a few minutes of your day with me here, or a lot of minutes, as the case may be. But I thought it would be fun just to it's almost like a pretend live stream. It's you and me, we're hanging out. We've got Clash sitting here on the iPad, and we're just talking about Clash. We're talking about life, And that's the thing, and that's the thing that it comes down to. You guys got to remember that I'm just another dude that likes to play Clash of Clans, who just happened to get lucky because I started to make videos the videos were originally intended for my clan members. And that was pretty much it. It was like, I joined Lost Phoenix, Town Hall 10 came out, and I was like, hey, I'm going to make some videos because all there is, we got Pat. He's making videos about the Goblin maps. Back then, that's pretty much all he did. Godson was making videos about getting money, about farming. And then there was a guy named Daddy that made videos about attacking with dragons and balloons for the most part. Clash with Cam was making videos back then as well. But there wasn't really somebody that was focusing on like high-level strategy. The brand new unit that had just come out was the Golem, you guys. That, believe it or not, that was the brand new unit. And Town Hall 10 was brand new to the game as well. And it was just in the beginning, it was the early stages of Clash of Clans becoming this huge game played by hundreds of millions of players around the world. And look where we've come since then. It completely changed my life thanks to people like you guys that were dedicated enough to watch my videos every single day and to actually care enough to interact, because you guys got to understand, it's not just somebody tuning into your video that helps you out, but if they interact with it, if they hit the thumbs up button, if they leave a comment, if they watch the whole thing, those are all things that help a channel. Okay, hold on. That help a channel grow. We've got another attack. Okay. Finally, that didn't take too long, right? Okay, hold on. We got Inferno Tower under construction and an Expo under construction. Oh, man. All right, if we don't 3-star this one, I'm going to have to delete this and not even put it in the video. Okay, so we're going to start out pretty standard Wall Wrecker and Baby Drag. Oh, Tesla Farm Bottom. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to be okay with that because we're going to take that out with some dragons. After we put the King and the Queen in the middle, there go the dragons. They should be fine over there. Get through those storages, drop the balloons, got the Warden, and work our way in here. The rage spells, pretty much standard, you guys. That's okay. We use the ability and then wait. Okay, that Inferno's down, so we should don't vary things up too much. We freeze the sweeper to try to let the units get in. Get another rage spell in here. Try not to overlap it too much. Keep that sweeper frozen because we've got to get these units in, and there we go. Okay, and that is the last rage spell, and that is what. Let's freeze up here. Okay, that's about it. And now it's pretty much out of our hands except for the Queen's ability. Obviously, it looks like we should roll over this base pretty hard. But come on, there was nothing there. So we got the Queen's ability, and we'll go ahead and use that as she rolls down in health a little bit. And that is going to be, well, let's let her turn this corner. Okay. And that is going to be about it right there. And there we go. All right. So that more was just to get her health regenerated because the attack was almost over. And that's it. The attack's over. And I think that's it. The video's over. But you guys, thank you so much. Let me know if you've got comments. If you really want to hang out with me, like an actual hangout, come to twitch.tv/GaladonCoc, where I live stream, and we can actually do this where you can ask me comments in real time. Ask me questions, rather, in real time. In the meantime, thank you guys for being here for like a half hour, man. I appreciate it. It means you're the true #GalaFam. Love every one of you. Have a great day. Be kind to other people. And please do come back again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon! Criminy, Galadon, that episode was way too long! Come on!